here, Grant?
You know, I think it's a little early for that. I mean, those decisions are a long way off. But, you know, B.A., I guess it never hurts to take a peek.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Jackson out there with Zach Edey. Then there's Jalen Wells. Then there's Ja Morant. Here's Doncic. Hachimura from long range. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. And here's Memphis. Outside Wells. Back to Morant. And a nice finish on the layup.
Well, the defense can't let Morant get comfortable down there or he'll just continue to torture them.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, J.J. Redick had a few moments to share with me. Jaren Jackson Jr. was the topic, and Coach was impressed by the tape. He said, the more I watch of Jaren, the more I'm convinced he's the best defensive player in the league. He does so much for their team, and we're going to have to be hyper aware of his weak side help tonight. Coach isn't alone on that appraisal. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, James. The rebound by Jackson. Floats one. He's off on that one.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without fouling.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Zach Edey.
Yeah, the experience and the knowledge is invaluable. LeBron gives all he has to these young guys deep in his career.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from James. You talk about a high-variance team. The Grizzlies keep you guessing, Coach.
Yeah, they do. They're young, brash, a ton of talent, and at times they've seemed poised to take over the West, but it hasn't happened yet.
Both free throws good from James. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. There's a screen. From the arc. Doncic grabs the miss.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
And it's Hachimura missing. The Grizzlies have gone 1 for 3 so far. Wells, the pass to Morant. Here's the 3. And Aiden pulls it down.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Pass to Hachimura. It's James on the wing. On the wing, Reeves. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Doncic, no good.
0 for 4 to start this game. Some of it's execution, and some of it's just bad luck.
Jackson can't get it to go.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track. Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Buries it from 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Hachimura outside. Back to Doncic. Pass to Reeves. Launches it. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
It's good! And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Jackson outside. And here's Morant outside. Rebound, the Lakers. They defeated Utah in their last game.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
And you could sense the difference in energy. They were keyed up, jumping on mistakes. They just outworked them.
What an athletic slam by LeBron, showing these young guys how it's done.
What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from deep. To the wing on the left. Pass to Jackson. Fades away. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. Now here's Doncic. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
No matter who you are, guarding Doncic takes a great deal of discipline.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
No good on that one.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
And the second free throw is good. Grizzlies trail by 3. Here's Morant. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now.
Yeah, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now. Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Now here's Morant. Jackson outside to end the drought. Offensive rebound. Edey. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Doncic passes to Hachimura. Here's Doncic. Hachimura with a screen on Morant. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Jackson. Here's Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
Well, it's so tough trying to keep Edey off the boards. When he's being aggressive like this, he's a real wrecking ball.
Here's James. 17 points for him. Last game against the Jazz in Salt Lake City.
Yeah, and how about his assist numbers, too? He was their offense. He was just doing everything out there.
I think many would say Jaren Jackson Jr. has an incredibly complete game, Coach.
Yeah, offense, defense, no room for complaints, B.A. Rebounding, he has the tools to dominate, but the numbers are still coming around.
Now here's Doncic. He picked up 33 points in their last win against Utah.
Yeah, and I thought he was locked in defensively. I think he had like 3 steals on the night.
And that's a solid play. Make him earn his points at the free throw line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Well, I appreciate how focused DeAndre Ayton is on excelling at what he does best. His primary concern is being a force in the paint on both ends.
Ayton hits them both.
Well, you look at Ayton. He gives you strength and length in your rotation. There's still no substitute for size.
Pass to Jackson. And that one's good.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
And here's James. The rebound by Edey. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 1. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
It was just a challenging game for them. They executed well, but just not well enough to put themselves over the top.
Yeah, but those are the games you can learn from. You see where you are now and where you need to get to.
Well, defensively, you let Morant put up threes, you can't take everything away from him.
From deep, here's Doncic. The Grizzlies pull it in. Edey's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Wells. Pass to Morant. Five on the clock. Back to Wells. Puts up a three. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
From deep, here's Doncic. Knocks down the long J.
And I know Doncic prefers a straight-on three-shot, but his touch works just as well there in the corners.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Hayes is checked in for Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. LaRavia is checked in for LeBron. And Smart subbed in for Reeves. Lakers on D. Trailing by 2. Pass to Spencer. Knocks it loose. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Vanderbilt. Let's see some of the numbers here for Rui Hachimura. Williams is checked in for Memphis. Now here's Landale. He's defended by Hayes. Williams on the wing. 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Aldama. They grab their own miss. The kick out to Williams. Over Smart. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
He shoots it. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight.
Well, working without the ball. Smart can play the 1. He can also shift over and be a catch-and-shoot guy.
Pick by Aldama. Williams from long range. And he can't get that one. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Grizzlies last season retired the jersey number of the grind father, defensive ace Tony Allen, the player who coined the grit and grind motto that came to define the franchise in the 2010s. Allen was a perennial all-defense selection in Memphis, and his hard-nosed play set the tone. Ryan, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And now let's check out some of the point guards who have been lighting up the scoreboard. Number 1, Luka Doncic.
And that really tells you about the offense he provides. He can really orchestrate for his teammates, or he can put on a one-man show.
Well, he just fits this team so well. What I like most about him is that he lets the game come naturally.
First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. The Lakers trail. And there's the screen. Pass to Vanderbilt. Smart outside. To the inside. And Doncic the bucket on the assist from Smart. Doncic has got 6.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Now Williams. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Here's Aldama. And another miss by Memphis.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
Doncic finds Smart. Back to Doncic. Over to the left wing. LaRavia passes to Doncic. Shot clock at 5. Over Williams. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. To the middle. And stolen by Vanderbilt. And it's the Lakers on the break. Smart with a bucket.
Look at the determination from Smart. He was not going to be denied on that shot.
And Williams has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Trailing by 2 from behind the arc. And Landale gets it to go.
Well, we see this more and more. Big guys who can really shoot it from deep.
Caldwell Pope against Doncic. Let's go with a 3. Memphis with a rebound.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Williams against Doncic. Pass to Conchar. Pulls up. And he misses again. Now 0 for 3. Now here's Doncic. Here's Smart. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Hayes with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Now LaRavia. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Memphis ahead, leading by a point. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Memphis.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
On the court for Memphis, they've got Vince Williams. Jackson out there with Santi Aldama. Then there's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Landale in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Reeves. Some solid defense from Williams. Memphis leading. On the wing, Caldwell-Pope. He's covered by LaRavia. Williams passes to Caldwell-Pope. Aldama outside. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart.
The defense way up on Aldama there. He barely had any room, hence the whistle.
That free throw no good. And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers. But some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help.
So he can't get either to fall.
Well, not the place Aldama makes the biggest impact. He specializes elsewhere on the court.
Smart with a bucket. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Williams passes to Aldama. Jackson the screen. Back to Williams. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Pass to Landale. Buries it down low. Landale's got 5.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Smart passes to LaRavia. Back to Smart. Vanderbilt, a screen on Caldwell-Pope. And he lobs it up to the rim. And stolen by Jackson. Williams against Reeves. Jackson right side. Softly drops in the floater. Now it's a 3-point Grizzly lead.
Yes, we know Jackson can nail threes, but at his core, he's a guy who wants the ball around the rim.
Smart passes to Hayes. And that one good.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. When this game is done, they'll be off to New Orleans as they take on the Pelicans. That'll be the second game of a 5-game road trip.
And look at how well Aldama moves, setting the screen but then quickly moving into scoring position.
Reeves up top. Williams defending. Reeves against Williams. Reeves, the pass to Hayes. Clock at 4. Fades. And it's Smart missing. Grizzlies lead by 3. Outside, Caldwell Pope. And stolen by Reeves. Down low. Tipped. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Los Angeles. On Tuesday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then Friday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Dallas Mavericks.
Looking at this stretch, they should have little issues beating most of their opponents. They just need to keep the intensity up and avoid playing down to their competition.
No good on the free throw. Smith, he's checked in for the Lakers. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. He hits the second from the line. For Memphis, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Inside, and stolen by Reeves. It's Smart on the wing. Pass to Smith. Reeves with a screen on Morant. Shot clock at 6. Here's Smith. He nails it, and we're tied.
If Smith plays bigger than his size, he's got great bounce, and it helps him make plays there on the inside.
Jackson, the screen. Morant, the pass to Jackson. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Jackson's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Just an electrifying style on the court for Ja Morant. And Grant, he's not shy when it comes to confrontation.
Oh, yeah. No, he's not ducking any smoke. But part of his maturation is choosing his battles, including trying to preserve his body from those fearless forays to the rim.
Now here's Morant. 5 points in the game. Fantastic finish inside by Morant.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
To the paint. And finished off by Hayes.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Now here's Morant. 7 points in the game. Jackson outside. Pass to Aldama. Here's Morant. Fires from deep. Yes! A Morant 3!
Well, when the 3 is falling for Morant, it's a bad sign for the defense.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. LeBron, he's checked in for Reeves. And Doncic has subbed in for Smith. Back to Doncic. Shoots over Morant. Luka on the attack.
Yeah, from a tough spot on the floor, Luka's shooting ability on display right there.
Back to Morant. Pass to Edey. Good, and the setup by Morant.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
Morant against Doncic. Over Morant. They get it back. Ayton passes to Smart. No good from outside. Grizzlies lead by 5. Outside Wells. It's stolen by Smart. Oh, Smart drives. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And how about Marcus Smart, Coach? A 3-time NBA Hustle Award winner.
Yeah, and BA, not to mention a former Defensive Player of the Year.
Shooting 2.
For a 6'3" guard, he's about as physical a presence as you'll find.
The first one falls.
Well, he's a competitive guard who plays with a real edge. Smart helps set the tone for the attitude of this team.
We got this. We got this.
And so Smart nails them both. And here's Morant. He's got 10. Outside Wells. Back to Morant. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
He's turned it on here in the second quarter, getting his offensive game on track.
Hachimura outside. Pass to Ayton. Doncic against Morant. Out to Hachimura. There's the triple. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists tonight.
Yeah, the defense has to pay so much attention to Luka, and he knows he'll always have an option for a kick-out 3.
Jackson the screen. From deep. He buries it from 3. Jackson's got 9 points.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Pass to Doncic. Ayton, a screen on Morant. Down low. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, the 7-footer Ayton, when he's this close to the basket, he's looking for the jam.
Edey with a screen on Doncic. Ja slithers his way in, and Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Wow, he's going to have to watch himself now. It's a little early for that second foul.
Memphis making a switch here. Aldama's checked in. Pass to Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. Morant's got 9 points now in the quarter.
He's found something here in this second quarter. This is when you want to keep feeding him.
Ayton, a screen on Morant. To the inside. Edey with a steal. Off with the layup. Lakers trail by 5. To the middle. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
It's always good to see Ayton going up strong, using his physical gifts.
And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Stan, he's one of the most exciting players in the league right now. What makes Ja Morant so special?
Well, look, B.A., his explosiveness. Sometimes he makes you nervous with how much he throws his body around. But what I love about Ja is that it shows he has no off switch. He plays with intensity.
The free throw drops for Morant.
Well, Morant is so athletic that he finds himself at the free throw line a lot.
And Ayton with the stuff.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Morant. He's got 17. Morant fights through contact inside.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Doncic with it. Give him 8. Out to Hachimura. There's the three. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 8 here already in the game. Here's Morant. He's got 19. Pass to Aldama. The 3 ball. Here's Edey. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Well, once Edey gets the ball that close to the basket, it's too late, even against the best defense.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Reeves is checked in for Smart. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at the Lakers, still early, but they have the 3rd best record in the conference. And of course the Grizzlies, 7 games behind.
When I look at the Lakers, many of us experts earmark them as favorites this season. And you know what? They have not disappointed thus far.
Yeah, this is the start they wanted to have, but their goals are much bigger. They're focused on playing into June and bringing home a championship.
Now here is James, continuing to put up the points, averaging 14 per game. Tries it from 19. Memphis with a rebound. Edey's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. 1:19 left in the first half. Edey with a screen on Doncic. Inside. And the dunk by Edey.
Well, we know all about Morant's unreal athleticism, but his vision is what really sets him apart.
Now here's Doncic. Give him 8. Pass to James. Double team on James. The 3 from Ayton. Aldama grabs the board. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Screen by Edey. Morant with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Stolen by Ayton. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Down low. And there's Reeves. That one's good on the assist from Hachimura. Reeves has gotten his 2nd bucket on the night. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for Memphis. Leading by 5. It's Wells on the wing. Pass to Morant. 3-pointer. No luck on that one. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Grizzlies. Moving the rock and looking for a shot. It's clear he's in a good rhythm. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
At the defensive end, I'm not seeing disruption. I don't mean just forced turnovers. I mean taking the offense out of the rhythm.
Yeah, I mean when your opponent is shooting over 50%, a lot else has to go right. And circling back to the first half, what about these 2 point guards?
You might think I only like seeing the big man battles. You're half right. I prefer those, but this guard matchup is fun too.
Nice of you to say it, big fella. Thanks for humoring the rest of us.
You're welcome, Ernie.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, the way I see it, it's an added bonus. And you can see team chemistry really growing as a result of him racking up the assists.
Memphis leading by 5. Hachimura at power forward with Ayton at center. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. And it's James in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Just 5 to shoot. Jackson finds Morant. That three's off the mark. And the Lakers shooting 46%, a decent average so far. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. John Morant able to fly with the best, but he said, sometimes I get knocked out of the air and hit the floor. After the game, you may feel that, so I just pick and choose, man. Hey, 2 points is 2 points. I get it done. That's all that matters. Back to you, Ryan.
He can still get up. Allie LaForce with the report. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Ayton. Pass to Hachimura. And stolen by Jackson. Here's the break. Here's Wells. And the finish on the break with the slam.
Well, you got to credit Jackson Jr. He just stuck that big hand out there and swiped it away to start that break.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. LeBron, a smooth operator inside.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Jackson for 3, and he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Yeah, I like the assertive approach from Jackson Jr., not hesitating for a second off the catch.
Back to Doncic. And there's James from the arc. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got rebound number 8 now. Outside Wells. Pass to Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Takes a 3. And Zach Edey gets a whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. Lakers trail by 8. Now here's Doncic. Give him 8 points now. Ayton finds James. Outside Reeves. Clock at 6. Launches a 3. Oh, LeBron buries a 3.
Well, LeBron is a guy who can score from anywhere. He's comfortable taking long-range shots.
Morant, the pass to Wells. Now here's Jackson. Hachimura covering. Up top, Morant. The floater. Ja Morant. Little floater is good.
Well, this is Morant at his very best. His teammates need to just continue getting him the ball and letting him do his thing.
James can't get it to go.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
Outside Wells. James with a steal. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. Jaren Jackson picks one up, and he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And that one misses. Memphis leading by 5. Here's Wells. Outside Morant. They set the screen. Outside Wells. The 3. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 8 assists in the game.
Well, the defense was a little soft. He felt free to take that shot.
Oh, and a dunk by Ayton.
The big fella, Ayton, suspended in the air as he's creating.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. Good on the bucket. Morant's got 4 points this quarter.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Reeves finds James. Powerful move inside by LeBron.
Well, he was scuffling with this shot in the first half, but since the break, he's been putting it all together.
Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
Hachimura, the pass to Reeves. Kicks it to Doncic. Fires the three. Oh, Luka with a deep one.
And give Luka the ball, and you know what happens next. Instantly, he finds the shot.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Edey with a screen on Doncic. And here's Morant outside. Sinks it from distance. Morant's got 26.
Well, that's now his third triple of the game, first here in this second half.
James, left side. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Well, Jackson Jr. is an athlete, a big man with some big-time hops.
And here's Doncic outside. Not going to go that time. Memphis leading by 8. Outside Wells. Back to Morant. Morant with the slam!
Well, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you say? We give Morant about an 11 there?
Doncic passes to Reeves. Now Ayton. To end the run. Here he goes. And that's 2 points on the layup. Ayton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Outside Wells. Back to Morant. Ooh, rejected by Doncic.
Defense at its best from Doncic. Like to see him putting that much effort into his D.
James passes to Ayton, and they pick up 2. Ayton's got 14.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And so Tuomas Isalo calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Hayes is checked in for the Lakers. Marcus Smart comes in for Reeves. Memphis making a switch here. Grizzlies lead by 6. Morant looking around. Jackson outside. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Well, Jackson Jr. can go over either shoulder. He can face up. He's a tough cover in there.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
Well, you talk about a guy who could start for any team in the league. That's what Jaren Jackson is all about.
No good on the second free throw. Lakers trail by 7. Here's Smart. James outside. To the paint. Here's Hayes. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 6 assists in the game.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Doncic against Morant. To the inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Shot clock at 5. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. And now's a good time to look at the league leaders in field goal shooting. The real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Second, DeAndre Ayton.
He's been fantastic scoring the ball, shooting it at a high clip.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. LaRavia comes in for LeBron. And Austin Reeves is subbed in for Doncic. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Conchar, he's checked in for Jackson. Aldama, no good.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Now Reeves. He's got 5. Again, Los Angeles.
And since the break, both teams are increasing their intensity and really getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in this second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
Here we go, one-on-one. It's tipped. Conchar outside. Outside Morant. Picked by Aldama. 6 to shoot. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Lakers trail by 3. Smart passes to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
Landale, the pass to Morant, driving to the basket. Oh, Morant attacking and finishing.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
LaRavia with a screen to the middle. That's good, and it's Smart with the assist. Smart's got his 4th assist with that last one.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Now here's Morant. Give him 30. Conchar outside, down low. Here's Caldwell Pope. From the left block, he sends it through. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Here's Smart. It's rebounded by Memphis. They've led by as much as 10.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
To the paint. Here's Landale. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Now here's Vanderbilt. Back to Smart. Pass to Vanderbilt. Fires for 3. The shot misses. Excellent D there from Caldwell Pope. Grizzlies lead by 5. And here's Morant. Aldama outside. Caldwell Pope for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Caldwell Pope's got 5 now.
Well, that's what Caldwell Pope is out there to do. A terrific shooter from three-point land.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Morant. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game. The 3 is up. No good on the buzzer beater. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Memphis ahead, up by 8. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter started. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. Lakers trail by 8. On the court right now for the Grizzlies. We've got Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Jackson out there with Jock Landale. Then there's Santi Aldama, and it's Williams in at the point. Now here's Kleba. Pass to Hayes. 5 to shoot. Now here's LaRavia. This one for 3. Caldwell-Pope pulls it in.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Beyond the arc. Oh, he drains the three, and he'll go to the line for one more. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Yeah, Caldwell Pope isn't a guy that shoots a ton of free throws, but he makes them count.
Inside, the steal. Pass to Aldama. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. And here's Jackson. He's checked by Kleba. Jackson gets the bucket. And that's 17 points for Jaren Jackson.
Well, this is why you get Jackson Jr. the ball inside. He has a good sense for how to capitalize down there.
And here's Reeves outside. And the three-pointer goes.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
To the left side wing. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Out to Kleba for three. Memphis with a rebound. Landale's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Williams on the wing. Over Reeves. And Reeves pulls it down.
Even though it hasn't been his best game, they're still up, and that's what's important.
Here's Hayes. And he can't bank that one in.
Nice work defensively, meeting him up top and forcing the miss.
Pass to Williams. Jackson on the wing. Back to Williams. Hey, expanding his range. No good that time.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Smart passes to Reeves. There's a screen. Takes the three. Kicks it out to Smart. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
Getting the ball and taking his shot, Smart makes it look almost effortless.
And we will have a timeout called by Tomas Isalo. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Some changes for Los Angeles. Connect comes in for Larabia, and Doncic has subbed in for Reeves. And Memphis also making a switch. Morant, he's checked in for Williams. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I was able to catch the message that Memphis's coach was giving to his team. He encouraged them to keep on the pressure, saying, you guys are forcing a lot of turnovers, and it's because you're communicating and working together as a unit. Keep it up. Defense is clearly a priority.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Back to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Morant. Lets the three fly. He can't get it to go.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from three.
Here's Doncic from outside the arc. Drills it from deep.
You know, it's not his forte, but still, Luka can hit threes and keeps you honest.
Morant, the pass to Aldama, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Smart outside, throws it up high, and finished off by Hayes.
Keeping the eyes up. Smart play.
Memphis leading by 10. Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. Fades back. And it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Now here's Smart. And here's Connect. Jacks up a three. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist. Smart has got 6 assists here tonight.
Yeah, locked and loaded. Connect, ready to launch.
Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 14 points now in the second half.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Pass to Smart. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And here's Connect outside. And Morant clears the board.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Jackson on the wing. Shoots over Kleba. Again, the Grizzlies. Good for 2 more.
Well, he's the defensive anchor, but Jackson Jr. is reminding everyone he is a force on offense as well.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And a new group. Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Kleba. James is checked in for Connect. And Reeves is subbed in for Smart. Hachimura with room to shoot. Plenty of room to knock down that one.
A smart decision maker with a versatile skill set. Hachimura always takes the shots that he's comfortable with.
Jackson on the wing. Outside Morant. The three is up. Nails it from beyond the arc. Morant's got 33 points.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of those.
Now here's Doncic. Out to Hachimura. Screen by James. And here's Doncic outside. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And Doncic has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 16-point game. James a screen on Morant. And here's Doncic outside. And it's James with the jam.
You know, the instincts of Luka Doncic are second to none. Such a natural playmaker.
Morant against Doncic. Left side Morant. Pass to Edey. Back to Wells. Now here's Jackson. Fires the three. Morant, no good.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Doncic passes to James. From deep, Reeves. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Jackson outside. To the inside. That's tipped. Hachimura with the ball. Inside. And Ayton gets it to go.
Well, tonight you're seeing why Ayton went #1 overall in the 2018 draft. He can absolutely dominate you with his scoring ability.
Now here's Jackson. Here's Morant. And he banks in the layup. And that's now 37 points for Ja Morant.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
On the wing, Hachimura. Pass to James. Here's Reeves. Now Aiden. Edey defends. Quick two. All net.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Memphis leading by 9. And we will have a timeout called by Tuomas Isalo. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Now Morant. Oh, touches it off the glass.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And it's Morant with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Yeah, when I was coaching, this guy was a nightmare. It was hard to game plan for him. His quickness causes major issues.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first.
And Morant remains one of the most explosive guards in the league. A fearless competitor who doesn't back down from anyone and has unlimited confidence.
And Morant drops them both. Lakers trail by 13. James, left side. Outside Reeves. It's good from beyond the arc.
And when you watch Reeves, he believes every shot is going in. I mean, he plays with major confidence.
Edey. Ooh, using 2 hands to power it down.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Doncic against Morant. Takes a 3. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Grizzlies.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
And this is an even matchup, 1-1 on the season series with 2 left to play.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Ja Morant.
Well, just a fantastic job of distributing the ball. When you're able to see the floor like that and take advantage of what the defense gives you, it's huge.
Now here's Wells. From downtown. Rebounded by Ayton. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend. And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
And so it's the Grizzlies taking care